All right, we got YouTube started. Now we're just gonna wait on Facebook and Instagram. What's up, Facebook? We got Facebook started. Now we just waiting on Instagram to catch up. Connection is a little behind today, but it's all great, baby. Yeah. All right. Now we got Instagram. All the platforms. We ready to go. Let's get this party started, everybody. Before we start, first of all, I want to say thank you all for tuning in each and every Tuesday. We are not live tonight. Having technical difficulties. I have a new device that I'm going to be starting to use for Periscope because I've been complaints about the value with the setting and the volume. Yeah. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And that's tonight. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm about 5 minutes late, but thank you for patient and bearing with me. Determines your net. First, we're gonna get all right. I started with the business. I didn't share you top because we can get you net your names being made. So first, I want to stress the importance of having work, right? You're there to make connections. Okay, you're there to meet people that's doing the same things that in hopes that you can make it like a lifetime connection that which when you build your network that opens up more opportunities and it helps you connect with become relationships usually. So, as I said before, when you go to events such as South by Southwest, the AC3 Festival in Atlanta, any music award shows, anything like that, you want to go there to make connections with people that's doing the same thing. One to make time, have all these other things to do to but to these network it's an event so important. Sorry, so when you make time for these things, you want to go and make it successful because each time that you that's a connection and that's building your network. Okay. So make time for that. You're gonna extra effort more than normal, but you can do it. A lot of people and they think that's the most important asset in life. I agree, but I believe that social capital is more important because, as I said before, connections is gonna say, for example, you get laid off and you are looking for another venue, something else that you can do in the meantime, or something else that you want to go network is gonna be the people that's gonna look at as well. A financial for you that always get on your bills, but stuff like that. So I'm gonna invest in only and those that's related to you, and that's building a network. All right, so let's move on. This is what it's gonna take for you to build a successful network, and this is just minimum. Oh, thanks for the love, Instagram, all the hearts. Tonight we're talking about the business topic network. Your network determines your net worth. And the personal topic tonight is going to be freedom of love. I like to talk about relationships, right? So, hi, Rough for Life. I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. The assets for success when you're building your network, one is you want to be positive. You want to have a positive mind frame, because if you're negative and you're going into the situation with a negative mind frame, you won't be successful and you'll barely make connections because people don't want to be connected. If they don't have a good vibe, they might take your number down just not to be rude, but you won't make a connection with that person. So you want to be positive, okay? Another thing is strategic. When you go to these networking events or you go somewhere to network, you want to have a strategy. You want to know, you want to would have all that planned out, so that people can know who you are and their start and what you win with lifetime connection if you go there and be strategic with your moves. Don't just go there and not have what have networking even and be to these connection and thing. You want them to be able to call you and you answer the phone, not them searching for you, or they can't see what's going on, they don't know, they are lost, and you saying you overslept. Whatever the case may be, you need to be reliable. Okay, point blank period. People will follow something that they can trust, and they will build with something that they can trust. If you're not reliable, it won't last long. It's going to be one of those seasonal relationships that I talked about on Facebook the other day. And you don't want that. You want lifetime relationships and influences. You want to keep building that. Okay. True story, Lil Cario. Thank you for tuning in. We right here live each and every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Time Zone, Spartan University. All right. So thank you for tuning in. Hope to see y'all next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Time Zone. So yeah, that's all I have to say about the business topic. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to comment, direct message, or email spartanupentertainment@yahoo.com with any other future topics. And we're going to move on to the personal topic, which is freedom of love. All right. So it's more people that's unhappy, that's unhappy in relationships versus single people that's unhappy and single. So when I chose this topic, freedom of love, I chose it because it's a very, very, very broad topic, and a lot of people can relate because a lot of people go through things and a lot of people don't know exactly what it is that they're going through. That it's hard to understand it when you're going through it. So, since I had my experiences with relationships, I feel that that's a good topic to share and talk about because it's true, and it can help a lot of people when it comes to future relationships and freedom of love. It's a topic that I would like for y'all to interact in. So if y'all can comment and talk back to me. Thank you, Lucario. You are too. He said I'm very smart. I hope to gain more knowledge as the time goes by. It's never enough knowledge. It's never too much knowledge. Um, so let's move on to the personal topic, freedom of love. First, I want to talk about the definition of relation and control, because relations relate. You know what I'm saying? To make a connection, that's what relate means. So if you're in a relationship, you're just connecting with another person. to that other person. Hey, Am, how are you doing today? Thank you for tuning in. To be in a controlship means that it's some things that's being forced to control. So that means that someone in a relationship is being they don't want to do different things, but if you're in the path and you believe in freedom of love, you and your partner will be able to be free at once if you're able to communicate. All right. You have to be able to communicate. If you can't communicate, then you really don't have. You're just going along with the flow. So let's go ahead on. How to determine if you're in a controlship. This is how you're going to be able to determine if you're free or not. If you know if you're in a controlship or relationship. So this is how you know if you're in a controlship versus a relationship. You have to ask permission. If you want to go somewhere, you want to do something, or you just have to ask permission. And it goes without being unsaid. The person doesn't necessarily say, baby, you need to ask for permission to go somewhere today or tomorrow or next week. It just goes without being said. The person lets you know. And sometimes they don't even say it. They let you know that you need to ask. And it's not like you're telling them, hey, babe, I'm going to a girl's night out with my friends next week, because you're kind of, scared to tell them, hey, babe, I was thinking to, that's how, you're in controlship and not a relationship. Because if you were able to be free, you wouldn't be afraid or timid to say that you're going to meet your friend, whatever the case may be. Hi, Ferdy. Thank you for tuning in. No problem, Leocario Live. He says, thanks for the advice. I appreciate you taking the advice. You realize if you're asking for permission, you probably control shit with your partner. Okay. So maybe you and your partner can talk about it, and maybe y'all can work some things out so that you don't feel like permission. Maybe y'all can talk about compromising, or maybe y'all can talk about working things out when you want to do something or she prefers you to do something else. It's all about before. Also, if you find yourself changing the things that you like for example, if you like chocolate chip ice cream, but he or she doesn't like, you find yourself not eating it, you find yourself not, kind of lose the things that you like and you start liking what they like, basically to get their approval and make them happy. When you have freedom of love, you're able to like what you like, and that person can like what they like, and y'all just can relate to one another. It's nothing to that. It's no force, it's none of freedom and happiness and connection and relation stuff. None of the feeling like it's hard to please or ungratefulness. You know how, when sometimes in relationships, you're so ungrateful and this and that, but you form of manipulation to get them to do what they want you to do. That's not freedom of love. So you want to be mindful of those things. Another thing too, to determine if you're in a controlship versus having freedom of love and being in a real relationship is if you feel like that person is holding your heart hostage. They did some things that you don't appreciate. They did some things that you don't like. So you break, but they won't allow you to have that because they're holding your heart hostage. They don't want you to have that freedom. They don't want you to leave. They don't want you to have time to think. They don't want any of those things. So you have to be mindful of when that occurs, you're in a controlship, and it's best to communicate right away that you're not accepting it and you're not dealing with the control, that you want to be free in a relationship. Also, the last thing that I want to say about this personal topic with freedom of love is this right here. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Everyone is a little quiet tonight, and that's okay. That's all right. It's perfectly fine. I just hope that y'all have a blessed week, and I hope that y'all want to talk about, that y'all can feel free to share those topics with, so that we can talk next week or the week after or whenever y'all feel like talking. So the last thing I want to say about this controlship / freedom of love is, when you're in a relationship, it doesn't matter at all who was right and who was wrong. A lot of times in relationships, you hear a person always going off of being right, right, right. I was right, you wrong. That's not freedom at all. Because if a person have to walk on eggshells to figure out if they're right or if they're wrong, or if things that's control, messing with their mind, that's messing with their thoughts, and feel some type of way and always, it's just too much. Things that goes on in our mind already. In a relationship, that's always who was right and who was wrong, and you ungrateful, or you like they're higher and you're lower, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, freedom of love goal for each relationship. If you aim to become that, you're happier, and also to always love, and you can be by yourself, then you and be with someone. It's not always fact. A lot of people, they think being single is being lonely. It's not. It's a choice. Singleness is very important because you get to find yourself. You get to learn yourself versus trying to make the person that you're dating become who you want them to be. You can enter the next relationship being yourself and allowing that person. So yeah, that's that, y'all. Because I noticed a few things that you often put on the other person, the qualities that yourself, also a form of controlship. So with those things, and the next relationship that you enter, you want to be able to aim to have freedom. You want that person to feel free, and you want holding yourself hostage, and you're holding that person hostage. So yeah, that's that. I thank y'all for tuning in. We going live each day, 7 p.m. Central Time Zone. We're going to be talking about a personal topic and a business topic each and every Tuesday. Soon I may be splitting the time so that people can tune in for the business topic only and the personal topic only as well, if that's what they choose to do. But I will keep you all updated. And thank you, Justin, aka the_black_hippie. He put hashtag Team Andy Savage B. Hey. So Tuesday, y'all, right here at Spartan University. This is only the beginning. It's a lot more Spartan University, and I'm excited, and I'm happy that y'all are here to be here to experience this and see this progress with me. So yeah, y'all be blessed, and I pray that all of you have a blessed week and a positive and successful week next Tuesday. Know what I'm savage? And also, too, one more thing I want to say, if you haven't already followed Spartan Up ENT, make sure y'all follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Spartan Up ENT, for there will be more things in the works for the whole Spartan Up movement. If you are interested in becoming a Spartan king or queen, please submit why you would want to be a Spartan king or queen to spartanupentertainment@yahoo.com. And I would like to make note that I'm not asking you why to be fun, just really curious to see what you see from your perspective, what may becoming a Spartan king, Spartan queen. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed and stay in touch. See y'all next Tuesday. Deuces.